Good morning, Badass. It's Coach Joe from the Summit Endurance Academy. Today's topic is normalizing. Okay, I mean, I know this is something we hear in political speech and social awareness and stuff like that. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about what it means for training. So there are a few key things that we want to normalize in the process of getting faster. Okay, and this is and some of this stuff is coming from my new badass framework. Check out summitendurancecacademy.com /badass class for a little more information on those. But really, what we're trying to do is we want to normalize training. Right? We know that essentially the more training that we can do, the faster that we are going to get within a certain framework there. You know, it has to be quality training, we need some intensity in there, etc. But essentially, the more consistently you are able to train more, then the faster you are going to get and the closer you're going to get to your goals. So we want to normalize, we want to make normal training a lot. That's just a part of your life. And so how do we do that? Well, we need to normalize being uncomfortable, and not just physically, you know, and typically in endurance sports, we think a lot about like, yeah, I'm really good at being uncomfortable. It's like, well, maybe, but are you comfortable being uncomfortable psychologically and mentally? Because those are two key things that have to happen in order for you to train a lot. Unless you are a professional athlete with zero obligations outside of training, chances are that training a lot is going to take some psychological and mental, mental and emotional discomfort, right? Because you're going to have to change behaviors. You're going to have to sacrifice things. You're going to have to push yourself to do other things faster in order to have time to train, etc. Okay? And so in order to do that, really what we're looking at is awareness and responsibility. We need to be aware of what's going on, not only when we are training, but outside of training. And we need to be responsible for those things in order for us to make changes that need to happen. Because make no mistake about it, folks. In order to train a lot, you need to have the rest of your life dialed. If you don't have the rest of your life dialed, well then guess what? Your training tends to suffer. You miss workouts because you don't have time, or you miss workouts because you're just too fucking tired. And neither of those gets the goal. Okay? So normalize training by normalizing being uncomfortable and normalize being self-aware and aware of your surroundings, and responsible for the outcomes of your choices. Woo! SummitEnduranceAcademy.com /badass class. Also, if you are into ski mountaineering racing, check out or uphill skiing or backcountry skiing or whatever that is, check out summitendurancecacademy.com /events for a whole bunch of sweet events that we're free community stuff that we're doing in Summit County this fall. Thanks. Have a good day.